thing about living close to family is that you can just walking over to, on a nice day anyway, walking over to see Jamie. She needs me to notarize something for her, and it is a beautiful day. Just got my baby chicks situated and walking over to their house to visit. I used to run a lot around here, and this walk just now reminded me why I stopped, because just this short little section of road on Plum Grove Road that I have to walk to get to Lester's instead of going up and around by G's, are dogs. Like, dogs just chase you down. And I just cannot run. I used to run with my gun. I don't want to run with a bat or a stick. But then I would just end up like doing this horseshoe thing back and forth between like up the driveway past G's, down the driveway to Lester's, hit Plum Grove Road to make the curve back again. But I may do that again in this, like when it gets like warmer, but it just stinks, man. Oh, here comes Buddy. Look, I like seeing these dogs. I don't like being chased down by random dogs, especially aggressive barking ones that see me running and they probably want to chase me down. He's very spunky today. Buddy's very spunky today. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Get me. Maggie? Oh, I called her Maggie. That's sad. Hi. I called Trixie Maggie. Oh, my, hi. Well, hello. Okay. Well, I was headed home from seeing Jamie, but I wanted to go play with this baby cow. Bree said I could come play with her cow. Hi, Punk. Hi, baby. Oh. Oh, Punk. Get down, Punk. Get down, Punk. I want to see. Okay. Maybe do you just need? Oh, you just need love. Punk needs love. But I want to see the baby. Can I see the baby too? Come here. Oh. Punk. Look at you, Spunky. Come here. Can I see you? Oh, look at that face. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Punk. Oh, Buddy came to say hi. We've got everyone. Come here, baby. Oh. Punk is not going to let me see this baby. No, he's not. Let me see you. Come here. I hear Carter. I hear Carter.
Watch your legs. She'll nibble on you.
Oh, yeah?
Punky, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Go out and give him some space.
Look at this baby. She's so pretty.
Watch this.
Hi, Carter.
She loves you.
I don't want my feet on the ground.
You don't want your feet on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. She left her Crocs at Gigi's.
Oh, you don't like the grass? But it's so good for you. Come here. Go say hi. You like that cow?
Yeah.
Is that your baby?
Yeah.
Tell her what her name is.
What's her name?
Maya.
Myra?
Brown.
Yeah. Look at her behind you. She's like, this is my mama.
She's licking my back of my legs right now. Hey. Hey.
She's precious.
I love those crazy eyes that they get. This
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You get kisses? You giving kisses? Pretty babies. Pretty babies. Definitely feels like spring around here with all the new babies. New chicks today, new cows. And the sun is out and it feels so good. And now I'm gonna go in the greenhouse, and my zucchini has outgrown the peat pots. So I'm gonna transplant them into bigger pots and hope that they stay okay until they're ready to be put in the ground, which I'm hopeful, what is today? Maybe 30 days from now, I can get them in the ground, which would be like second weekend of March. So I think this weekend I'm gonna start working on the actual garden. I have a plan. I would like to try to remove the sod on top of the ground first, and then have Pops come and till the dirt after the fact. Because last time when we did a big in-ground garden, well, it was not near as this big, but we did an in-ground garden, Pops just tilled everything together, the grass and all, and I think it really made it a little bit more difficult to keep the grass from growing back so quickly. So if I just remove the layer of grass altogether, then hopefully it'll help with grass and weed control. So that's my plan. I've rented a sod cutter for the weekend, and I'm gonna do that this weekend and get the ground ready. And then I'll just have Pops come and disc the soil for me to get it all mixed up and loose. Because we have clay soil, and I know there's kind of controversy around to till or no till, till or no till, till or no till. But in clay soil, you almost have to till. You need to aerate, you need to get that clay broken up, and you have to really amend it. So once I have the sod off, I'm gonna come in and throw down some manure and some compost that I have. And that way when he tills it all up, hopefully it will help break it all up, make it easier to work with. So anyway, just made my rounds, and I'm headed home. I'm gonna check on the baby chicks. I'm gonna grab something to eat for lunch, and then I'm gonna head to the greenhouse and start repotting. Guys, I have a feeling I'm going to get a sunburn today. A sunburn, the middle or the beginning of February. I have to replant my zucchini. It's outgrown its pots. Let me show you. Isn't that crazy? I thinned them just the other day and they took off. And these aren't like, it's probably as big as I need them, but they're gonna be at least double the soil amount. So I may even have to transplant them a third time, but for right now this is all I have. And we're gonna have to just roll with it. You know what? I'm gonna name my garden that. It's the roll with it garden. Okay, because well, y'all know. We're gonna roll with it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do right now, is we're gonna put these in here. I've got my soil bag down here. Gonna fill these up with a little bit of soil and then transplant them. Where I'm gonna fit all of this in new big pots, your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, let's just get to it. So these first ones are my yellow squash. Okay, I'm gonna have to write on each individual pot so I can remember. Oh yeah, they're actually root bound. Their roots are growing through these pots, so it's definitely time. I'm gonna do a code name of a YSQ. That's gonna tell me this is yellow squash. So if I forget, y'all remind me what that means. I'm working on at my potting bench that Buddy built me. I absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna fill it halfway maybe. See how this does. I really don't wanna. See if I break apart this. See? The roots have started to kind of grow through the bottom here. So I want to be really gentle getting this guy out. This is going to be time consuming. Okay. Okay. And I know some people say you can just plant these straight into the ground because they are like biodegradable. But I've tried that in the past and I feel like they don't do as well. They're just not, the root system just really doesn't have, they're just too root bound. They're just too confined and they're not as vigorous. So I try to, if I can, gently break up that root ball. Transplanting is never easy on anyone. Everyone kind of goes into a little bit of a shock. These last few weeks have taught me anything, it's that seeds are very resilient. Plants are resilient. Most of the time they'll bounce back. Nice that I can just water these right here. Oh man. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm having to relocate to the picnic table with an umbrella because the back of my legs are sunburned from standing at the potting bench for like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna sit at the kids' table and finish over here in the shade because I am honestly getting sunburned. Can you see that? It's like red. What is this? What is this weather? I don't know. I will say it's super peaceful though. Do you guys have like a hobby or that one thing where you can just shut your mind off? You don't think about work, you don't think about anything really. And I would say like, I mean, sometimes I would compare it to like reading a book where you go to like a different place. Like you allow your mind to go to a new world or something, or you're in the world of the book. But like, your mind's still somewhere else, right? Like you're still there. For me, gardening, when I'm in my garden, I really don't have a thought. Like, it's a place where I can just let myself go blank. I don't have to think about work. I mean, if my kids are out there, great, but I'm really in a safe space and I can just not think and quiet my mind. I'm sure like people who paint, who do art, or photographers when they're behind their camera, maybe. But for me, it's when my hands are dirty in the ground. You can hear the birds. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of spiritual for me. There's just so much going on in the world. War, our economy, sickness, viruses. It's easy for me anyway to let it spiral out of control. You know, you build up anxiety. But all that goes away when I'm in my bubble. I don't know if you can hear this. There's a bird in the tree. It's meowing. That's so crazy. It's like making this little meow sound. I know like some birds can mimic the sound of other animals. What in the world? It's like there's a cat. I feel like I'm going crazy. But it's a bird. Silly. One thing I've noticed about transplanting is that, so I'm working now on the zucchini forward hooks, I did two different types of zucchini. One was Ford Hook and one was Black Beauty. And I will say that I've noticed that the Ford Hook root system is not as robust as the Black Beauties. The Black Beauties, when I peeled it away, was like very thick with roots. And the Ford Hooks, they're not very, I mean, they have a good root system, don't get me wrong, but they're just not, they just seem a little bit more fragile and not as many roots as the Black Beauties. So that's just an observation. I don't know necessarily if that's a good or bad thing. I just, I don't know. So just something to take note of. I feel like, so this is a Ford Hook, and the Black Beauties would have been more compact in the soil and kind of held the soil together a little bit more because there was just so much. Just an observation. I'll also note, I don't know what's worse, a sunburn on the back of my legs or my backside right now on this wooden picnic table for the last hour and a half, because I'm starting to lose feeling from the waist down. Everything is numb. I'm going to show you guys in a second. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. Now that we've upgraded to these pots, they take up a lot more room. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, it only took like 5 hours. But I transplanted everything that had pretty much outgrown pots. These, I ran out. So pretty soon I'm gonna have to do these, but they're okay for now until I get more larger pots. And then I also need to figure out where I'm gonna put them all. So that'll be our next adventure. Some of them are kind of sad still, a little droopy, but they are picking back up. These over here were the first ones I did, and they are all standing back up now. They were droopy as well. So I think that they're going to be okay. There was a couple that I missed as far as thinning out. So there were 2 in some of the pods, and I did try and attempt to split them. So some of them might be a little bit more rough than others. But these were pods I just took out that never did anything, never germinated. And I don't know if they're going to hold their shape or not. I might try to dry them out and reuse them. But that's what I'm working with. So I'll have to show you guys how I fit them all in the greenhouse, because I don't even know. I don't know how it's going to work out, but we'll see.
We just got a new pot from Nanny. We did not see that coming, right, Mom?
No, we did not see it coming.
Does it have more space for the plants?
Yeah, it's going to be really good to carry them in.
Because there's sides.
Yeah.
They won't tip over.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. This white thing. They don't have sides.
Yeah, it's definitely
She
better.
has been working so hard.
Aw. Thanks, baby. That's sweet of you.
I know that it's because when we got here and Connor got our stuff, there was a lot of pots here, like all over here and over here. But then now when I came back from painting that Connor gave me a painting set and I finished it. And I came back and she worked so hard and she got all of it done.
Yes, I did. It's finally finished. All right, I don't know how I did it, but every available square inch has squash in it. I cleared out the ones that were not germinating. I just rearranged as much as I could. And yeah, here's my sad seeds. So yeah, they all somehow fit in here. And I even have a little space to step in. And now Laura wants to go play with baby chicks. Careful, baby.
Where?
All right, let's go check on... Oh, I'll take that. Let's go check on chickens.